All right. Next up is Sony, and on the Sony chopping block, let's see. I think Sony's going to apologize for the PS Vita launch. I think they are.
We all saw that coming.
Yeah.
We all saw the
Everybody saw it coming. I think that
lackluster launch of that system.
You know what would be funny is if they announce a different version of the PS Vita.
I know. With the PS Vita Slim or something.
The PS Vita Go.
That would be so Sony.
The PS Vita gone. That is like completely Sony. No, but Sony's not really going to have too much as far as hardware this year, I think, honestly. There's really nothing much they can do about it.
Right. I wish they had saved the God of War Ascension, all of that announcement and the multiplayer stuff, just saved it for E3.
Yeah.
That would have been so much more powerful if it had been at E3. I would have probably shed a few tears for a new God of War.
Like if they had announced it at the press conference, like with a big orchestra.
It's just on the internet. They're just like, it's God of War Ascension. Then I'm just like, oh, cool, internet news.
Well, you know, one thing, they might kind of be desperate to get people to pay attention, and they know that if people know for sure they're going to be talking about God of War at their press conference, that people are going to tune in and get stoked, at least to see some more of the new God of War.
But then that leaves their press conference being lackluster because they're just going to talk about a lot of stuff, A, we already probably know about, or B, we expect.
Well, here their conference is going to be lackluster because they no longer have Kevin Butler hosting them. Like that's what's good. That's the real problem with Sony's press conference this year is they've stopped using the real Kevin Butler or whatever. That's not his real name. He's an imaginary person.
I know. I saw him in what was it, Bad Teacher, and I was like, that's Kevin Butler.
What's he doing in a movie?
Oh, he's just an actor. Oh my dreams have been crushed.
Were you gonna marry Kevin Butler?
No.
I bet you would.
He's following me on Twitter. That's pretty awesome.
Wow, that's pretty sweet. He doesn't follow me.
I want to see more Last of Us. I cannot get enough of Last of Us. It's a gorgeous game. It looks a lot of fun. I wouldn't mind if I go to the Sony press conference and that's all it. That's just like the Last of Us press conference.
Oh yeah.
I'd be fine with that.
Well, they've kind of been talking about the same gameplay footage for a while now, so they definitely got to show off more. We really haven't seen these infected humans yet, too, except for like brief CGI like cameo appearances when they first released it. So the beard, everybody loves the beard. I love it. All right, but yeah, no, I want to see more of The Last of Us. I'm really curious where they're going with this new franchise. If it's even a new franchise, it'd be nice to see a company make a good standalone game for once. Not everything needs a sequel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think if anybody can do it, it's definitely Naughty Dog.
It's Naughty Dog, yeah. Let's see if they can wrap it up in a very cinematic, classy style. Of course they won't, because
I love those guys.
Where there's money to be made, there will always be more games in a franchise. I think we're also going to see a lot more of the new Smash Brothers style game coming out for the PlayStation, All-Star Battle Royale.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm actually pretty interested in this, mainly not because of anything that has to do with the actual game. I'm more interested just because of the characters.
Yeah. You just want to beat the crap out of somebody a Sweet Tooth, don't you?
No, not really a Sweet Tooth. I want to beat the crap out of Sweet Tooth.
What, you want to be like Ratchet or Clank or like Jack? Or Daxter. Is it Jax or is it's Jack, right?
Yeah, it's J-A-K.
J-A-K. Or what if, do you think Nathan Drake's going to be in it?
I hope so.
Are you going to, now, would you play as Nathan Drake or would you let people beat on? Of course. You just knew Nathan Drake was going to come up, didn't you? Oh, yeah. That is a great,
such a sexy man.
Awesome. Rachel, you sure do love your Nathan Drake.
Oh,
Go on.
Video games could be real.
You can rub his manly chest over here. Look at that. Just so tasty. Delicious. You just want to eat him up like he's a bowl of ice cream, don't you?
I know. I think he's got some ice cream.
Look at that. Go on. You can lick it off of him.
No. That's for private me and Nathan Drake time.
That's private time with Nathan Drake. That should be a new show you could do, like an after-hours show, private time.
That would be so creepy.
Just light some candles, have like a saxophone player standing in the background.
Yeah, and just talk about my love for Nathan Drake. That would be so creepy.
Yeah, and I also think that Sony is going to address the failure of PlayStation Home and PlayStation Plus and possibly bring some like new thing out. I think they're going to announce some new service.
Scrap something and then come up with something new.
Yeah.
You know, Home, it's okay. Some of the worlds are kind of cool to go into. Some of the like whatever the spaces, like the Uncharted space, and there were some other cool ones. I can't really think of them right now.
But nobody really needs a second life in PlayStation.
It was just a bunch of little kids with avatars that were dancing around bubble machines everywhere you went.
Racial epithets flying everywhere from people.
Yeah,
things like that.
It was ridiculous, but some of the spaces that were made by other developers were actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm really curious to see what they do. And then also, what about the Move? Are they gonna just like scrap the Move?
They're not gonna drop it, but I'm done with it. Stop making stupid Move.
Do you think they're gonna push anything on us as far as that's concerned?
Oh, of course.
Like with Move, you think they're gonna like be like, no, like this isn't dead, and you're just gonna watch Sony Sony's gonna bring a dead horse out onto stage, and they're just gonna beat it.
I predict with that Sony Battle Royale All Stars or whatever it's called, that's gonna have Move incorporated into it.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have your little move sticks.
So you're just gonna be able to punch people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna punch Nathan Drake in his smug face.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Don't worry, he's getting his smug, handsome video game character taking all the gamer nerd girls. I'm gonna get you for that one.